Hi everyone, and welcome to CIS 101, Computer Fundamentals and Applications. I'm Professor Sandy Figueroa. You're going to learn a little bit more about me as you go through the site, but right now I want to show you how to navigate. We start always at the announcements page, and the announcements page, as soon as you came into the Blackboard site, you saw that we were automatically directed to the welcome page on the announcements. Okay, so this is just going to be a little run through as to how to navigate the course. All right, obviously you're not going to need to know all the time how to get in touch with me. All right, but you do need to come to the announcements page every time so that you know what's going on. And I also send out an email announcement or an email blast so that you know when I post the grades and when I post the announcement, or when I post the make the sites available, the assignment sites available. All right, this is my Hostos email. I prefer either email or texting me on my cell phone. Trying to get me in the office at Hostos might be difficult because I'm not always in the office, or I may be involved with a meeting with faculty or students. So the best way to get in touch with me is through the cell phone, particularly using text. I prefer text or email. I prefer something written. Okay, my office is online, Blackboard Collaborate. We're going to talk more about that a little later. My office hours are Monday through Friday from 10 p.m. until 11 p.m. If that is not convenient, you can either use Blackboard Collaborate or by appointment via email. And what I mean by appointment is that you want me to call you or you want to meet with me via Blackboard Collaborate. And this is a little bit of who I am. All right, so and this is my picture. Okay, and now let's take a look at what you need to know for the course. So you'll see the syllabus and the full syllabus. All right, once you download the syllabus, this gives you all of the information that you need. The percentage points. Remember, we're working with percentages, not points. Blackboard uses points. I don't use points. I use percentages. All right, you know the grading system at SPS. Okay. You must have Access installed in your computer to complete the Access assignments. As you can see from the syllabus, you will have 4 chapters of Access to complete. Therefore, Access is an integral part of the course requirement for CIS 101. And please see pages 10 and 11, and I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, how to get into the MyIT lab. All of the instructions. Some of you have already used MyIT in other courses, so you know how to do that. The code for my course is Figueroa 18963. Follow all of those instructions. This is our introductory assignments. All right, you'll see the assignments. You have 2 chapters of PowerPoint, 6 chapters of Excel, and 4 chapters of Access, and you'll have an end of semester project. Okay, the last day of class, of course, is going to be May 15th. There is no extra credit for this class, and there is no incomplete unless there's an extenuating circumstance that I can only listen to or find out from your advisor. Okay, so that, make sure you understand 2 things. There is no extra credit, and there is no incomplete for this class unless I hear something from your advisor. Course expectations, obviously you know what you have to do. I'm very good at responding to emails and texts. If I have not responded to you within 24 hours, I will let the class know that when I'm available or not available. I will post the assignments Monday morning, read the information in the course syllabus. Okay, all of your assignments are due on the day and the time that are posted in the assignments. If you're unable to complete these assignments on the due date and time, please speak with your advisor, because I will only entertain and listen to what the advisor has to say to me, because you will have to speak to the advisor as to why you're not able to make complete these assignments. All right? Telling me that this and that and those and them, it's okay. But I really need to hear from your advisor, because then I need to know that you've spoken with your advisor, particularly if there's a circumstance that is really beyond your control, health or illness in the family or something like that. I really need to hear from your advisor. Okay, and you know all of the other rules. These are all CUNY policies. All right, these are the instructions for accessing Access. Okay, really grammatically incorrect, but you get the idea. All right, so make sure you follow through. Anybody, particularly those of you who are using Macs, that Access is a real problem. So please resolve these issues. March 30th, the day that we start the Access assignments, is not the day that you tell me that you have a problem. Particularly since I've already gone through this, and when you see the assignments, you'll see a note, a reminder each time until we get to March 30th that you must have Access installed. This is not an option. Okay? So as long as we understand that. All right? This is how to get into Blackboard Collaborate so that we can have our office hours. All right? The instructions are here. Click in and it'll open up for you. Rules and guidelines, I've already gone through that in the syllabus. Submitting an assignment, all of what you need, we just talked about that. Okay? So just to make sure that you're aware of all of that. Make sure you take your time to read through all of this, the My IT Lab, and any technical problems. The folks at the 24-hour help desk with My IT Lab are really very good. Okay? So now the next thing we're going to look at is assignments. How do you know what your assignments are? Okay, you click into assignments. Okay, let me turn the edit mode off so that you don't get excited. All right, here it is, the week of January 27th. That's obviously today, the day that you're looking at it. All right, these assignments are due on February 3rd. And your introductory assignments, become familiar with the Blackboard course areas on the left side. Read all of the documents and information on the syllabus and course info. Purchase the required custom e-textbook and the required, well, we're not using LinkedIn. Register in My IT Lab. Introduce yourself via VoiceThread. Okay, and I'll show you that in a minute. Now you're going to choose a team manager for this introductory assignment. We're working in teams, so if you go into groups. Now, because this is the the instructors page, when you go into groups, you've already seen the number. All right, so you're either team 1, or you're in team 2, or team 3, team 4, or team 5. If you do not see a number, when you click into groups, where I am right now, if you do not see that number, text me immediately, because that means I did not put you in a team. So you have to do this because your first team assignment is going to be due February 3rd. All right, so your team assignment, the very first thing you're going to do is choose a team manager for this introductory assignment. Okay, team manager, please type your name as the team manager in wiki number 1, and I'll get to that in a minute. Then you're going to come to consensus on the name of your team. So instead of team 1, you're going to be, computer experts or whatever it is. The team manager will post the name of the team in wiki number 2. The link to the video explaining the team assignment is right here. All right, so this will give you more information. This introductory video is just showing you how to navigate. Everything that you need to know about this course, I've created little videos so that you will be able to understand. Anything that you don't understand, we'll talk about this in a minute in discussions. Okay? Syllabus and course information, we've already gone through that. You click in here, you get the same information. All right? Go back to assignments. Okay. And My IT Lab, introduce yourself discussion board. Here is what you're going to do. All right, the introduce yourself. Okay, click in. This is going to be my introduction, and you're going to respond to my introduction with your voice thread introducing yourself. All right. Again, if there's any questions, here is where you're going to use the forum to post any questions you may have about the course, the requirements, or related issues. To start a new question, please create a new topic thread and indicate something about your question in the subject line. Now, this is an opportunity for all of you to share your understanding of the course. I am not the sole person of authority. Some of you do your work at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm not up at those hours. So somebody in the group will be able, in the class, will be able to answer your question. Okay? But for this is the general. Okay? Each of your teams, there's a group discussion board, there's a group wiki, and we'll get to that in a minute. Okay? So post any questions that you have about the course posted here. And in the introduce yourself, you'll notice that the date that it's due, it's February 3rd, 2020. Okay? Which is the following Monday. All right? So the introductory assignments are certainly not difficult because I'm asking you to just make sure you're familiar with Blackboard, that you register in My IT Lab. You introduce yourself, and then you create a team name for your team. All right, all the instructions are there. Okay, and the last thing I want to go over is, as I said, the groups. Each group, if I can show it to you right here, right, all of the students are in this group. You have Collaborate, you have the File Exchange, Group Discussion Board, Group Wiki, and there are instructions for you to post your group wiki. All right, so any questions on anything, folks? Make sure you post in the discussion board. If it's something that's personal, please do not put it in the Q&A forum discussion board. Anything that's personal, make sure you text me or send me an email. This is an interesting course. I enjoy teaching this course, and so I look forward to working with all of you. And all the best, and let's start and have a good time. Let's start the journey, and let's enjoy the journey. Thanks so much, folks. Enjoy. Bye-bye.